Hey, welcome back to the Passive Buddies podcast. And in today's episode, we are basically going to find out if you've got no skills and you're going to be replaced by AI. Or are you? Obviously, it's a huge topic right now, and it's dividing the whole world in whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's going to take jobs, or whether it's going to, I don't know, like come and take over and make us do all the jobs so they can sit and drink a computer version of a strawberry daiquiri. We're not too sure, but obviously, will AI cause either you to lose your job? Will it cause an increase in unemployment? Brandon, you are an AI geek, is the nicest way to put it, and I love you for it.
Mhm.
But what do you think? Like, is it going to cause it's got to replace jobs, hasn't it? Like automation replaces jobs. Like there's different things like that's going on. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that, they had, I think I saw a recent study like 30% of jobs or 40% of jobs today weren't available in like the 1930s. So, with technology, things do just happen and things get replaced and people get replaced and new jobs, come to fruition. But you have to think that with I think I saw something where Bill Gates said something recently, and I said this like 5 years ago, that AI at some point is going to start teaching our kids and replace teachers. And Bill Gates said, I think in a recent interview, that by the end of this year or in the next year, 12 months, schools will be taught with AI, like they'll be taught how to write better, how to read better, pretty much training uh, kids on their basic skill set, like how to write, how to read, how to pay attention, how to have social skills. Even though AI is not going to have social skills, well, maybe it will. I don't know. I mean, it kind of already does if you think about it. I mean, I can literally have pretend like you're a therapist, and it will like literally pretend you're a therapist. It'll pretend like it's a therapist, and you can have a real conversation with it. So I think that um, AI is going to replace a lot of jobs. I think that it's going to also increase the workflow of people. So what's going to happen is, I think that it's going to strengthen the people that work really well. And then what's going to happen is then they're going to hire more people that can use AI, that are very fluent in it, that can do the work of 3 people or 10 people that one person can do. Like, I mean, we've been talking about this. We can literally create like 90 pieces of content uh, using one YouTube video essentially through AI. And we literally don't have to do much. And that literally replaces like 6 jobs between video editing, marketing, social media management, all these different things. And so if it can replace that, and then you are given the opportunity. So just put it hypothetically, if me and Brian were working at a job, and Brian is working, getting say two x more sales than I am, and then they give him AI, and they give me AI, and now he does 4x the sales. They no longer need me because I'm dead weight, but they can hire someone else for a little bit less and get, say, 3 or 4x the sales. So you can literally pay less now to get more work done from top producer, from people who are using AI. So I think that if you're really good at your job and you add AI to it, you're gonna be good to go for a while. However, if you suck at your job and you don't even want to use AI, then you'll probably not do well, and you'll probably be on unemployment, or you'll be given CBDCs, and which will be the new welfare system, and you'll be given welfare checks. And so I think that AI is going to disrupt the labor market pretty soon here.
And especially like with, and we talk about this in general. If you're not a specialist in anything, you're gonna struggle because like because if you can be replaced by AI, you're going to be like obviously, for instance, farmers were obviously people going and picking all the crops were then replaced by the tractor. Then they needed tractor drivers, but you could get more done. Like then you need the tractor mechanic. So like there's always different jobs. Like you were saying at the start of this podcast, like there was jobs now that were never created in 1930 because of the evolution, and jobs are still going to be around, but it's got to be for the people who aren't victims. In I don't have a
Right.
victim mentality. Don't be, oh, AI is going to take my job. Well, get better, upskill, like learn how to make money. Like there's so many different things. If you sit there and go, oh, it's going to take my job, it's no good, it's bad. Like if you use it for the right reasons, the right purposes, like to grow, learn, and become a better version of yourself, then you can accelerate your learning, you can accelerate your output, you can make you look a lot more irreplaceable than anyone else by leveraging these things. Don't be scared of AI, don't be scared of automation when you can actually leverage these things to make you look better, learn things quicker, get the job done, become a more employable person, or go out and use AI to learn different things and become like your own income source. Like you don't have to sit there and lose your job because of it. If you do, it's your choice. It's no one else's. It's your choice. If you choose to lose to AI, like there's so many ways you can upskill. There's so many ways you can grow. It's just insane. And obviously, as a little caveat, we've got computers, we've got laptops, and they're the best things in the world, aren't they? They help us do so much. But who's going to be there to turn it off and on when it breaks? Because that's the first thing you've got to do. You've got to turn it off and on, haven't you? Who's going to do that if it breaks? So you will always need a human at some point. It's just a lot of the manual labor will be removed. A lot of the automation, a lot of the admin, a lot of the repetitive crap can be removed. But you're still going to need humans who can understand the problems, the critical thinking, and then move forward that. So you need to get to that level. You can't be a bum at the bottom just taking your paycheck and not actually contributing. If you're producing a repetitive task, you're going to be replaced. You're going to be removed. So you have to get yourself at a better level so you don't get replaced.
Yeah, I think that's super good not to be replaced. And if you are like you said, it is your fault. Like it's just it is what it is. And you think that there is a lot of dead weight that we have in this country, and that I mean, it's funny because my wife will come home from work and she'll work from home on Wednesdays, and she'll be like, I got so much done today, working from home. And a lot of people get a lot of, well, the right people that work from home get a lot done from home because there are so much distractions at work. Because she'll be in her, like I remember when she used to work at community, she wouldn't get anything done because there'd be customers coming in to talk to her. There'll be, all these people like staff that'll come in and be like, "Hey, how's your day?" Blah blah. Always being this distraction. And if you can cut out those distractions, then you're going to do really, really well. And so, having AI take up some of those distractions will help you perform really well. And if you're someone who doesn't perform really well, just like anything, you're going to be replaced with something more efficient. It's just part of life. And I mean, if you were running a business, wouldn't you want to maximize your return on investment? Because think each employee really is an asset. It's a little income producing asset that's if you pay it this much, and if it's not a good return on investment, then it's going to be fired. And so you either think that's how like business owners think, is like, we're going to put the best people and hire the best team to grow this business, and if they're not outputting what the investment is, then we need to find a better input to get a better output. And so you need to make sure that you're outputting good content, good work, because if you're not, AI can do it much cheaper and much more efficient than you can, especially on repetitive tasks. But if you combine that with a human interaction, then you're going to be like a superhuman in the whole online space, or not even the online space, just the work space. Because most businesses, I mean, even like look at Italy, they recently unbanned ChatGPT, but for a while, the whole country banned ChatGPT from being able to access it. I think China does the same thing too, but not being able to access it. And so you have to think that if you're not able to access it, your business is not allowing you to do it. If you're able to do it, you're going to look that much better from everyone else who is not. Not saying that you should go around your business, but if you look at your workflow versus if you look at my workflow using ChatGPT versus not using ChatGPT, it's exponential. So if you're able to do that for your business, then you definitely should.
100%. Like you do need to be leveraging this. Anyone who's sort of fighting the thing is fighting a losing battle. It's going to come. You need to be leveraging it because you can, as we said, accelerate so fast into a position where you're making more money. You've learned more new skills. You've become more of an asset. Like your output's better. Like everything about it is like, let's leverage it because it's going to help you grow massively. And then from there, you can, if you grow, then your money's going to grow. And that is what all this is about: creating passive income, creating recurring income, not having to work as hard for your money, making sure the hours that you do put in increases your hourly rate. All of these things are massively important in today's world, and you fighting that battle against it isn't going to win.
Yep, exactly. So I think that to answer the question on if AI is going to replace your job, yes, it is. At some point, I mean, literally, I think that in the next 5-10 years, like we literally won't have to do any work because we have robots that can turn off and on switches. They can do all the heavy lifting. They can prep food. They can cook all of our meals. I think literally this is, I've been just watching like AI and all this like text to video and all that stuff. I think there's going to be a point where we can literally tell AI to, or even crazier, think of text to AI, text to video, where you write a text and a video populates. You can example of this, I think it's called the pizza video or pizza eater or something like that. It's a pizza commercial that they did a whole video from text to video and did a pizza commercial, and it looked like it was kind of goofy, but I mean it looked like it could be a pizza commercial. So with that said, now you add in Neuralink, which is like your thoughts, and you're able to create stunning 4K video on whatever you see or whatever you think. You could essentially create the most amazing video, most amazing movie that you ever created because it just went through your thoughts and created that for you, essentially, which I think is going to be amazing. Because if you can go from text to video to creating something to then turn it into AR, so augmented reality, you can literally create a video from your thoughts to be the best movie you've ever seen in AR. And now like movie companies are out of the game because now you are creating content that your mind thinks is the most amazing content ever. And AI is doing that through just reading your thoughts. So I think that's where it's going to get. And I mean, then it gets to the point where it's like simulated realities. So it's going to be a very cool world we live in the next 10 years.
It's definitely going to be a lot different to the 1930s, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's podcast. You definitely will have a thought or a feeling or opinion on this. Let us know in the comments below. It would be great to read some of them. And we will see you on the next episode.
Peace.